That's when you thought it was over, we started it over, just a different chapter, but still part of the story. Spirit of a patriot, but the heart of a soldier. If you wasn't part of the grind, you can't be part of the glory. We right here, we ain't going nowhere. It's your worst nightmare, we back and they all scared. Every year is our year, the defense is top tier. Whenever you see that red and blue, it's a new era, they too scared of us. I don't know who said it was over, but they lied. The truth never miss, kicking down the door like who let him in. We been grinding, and we ain't worried about the small talk, we big timers.
Yeah, can't believe it, we're leaving. Yeah, we achieving, can't be beaten. Say it loud, say it proud from the top of my lungs. Hometown, take a crown, you ain't trying with us. Around this time, you really can't deny. You can't run, you can't hide when the Patriot comes.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Patriots Friday Night Lights podcast. Draft is going on right now, but we got Will Campbell. I'm fucking pumped. Day one Will Campbell guy. I've been waiting for this day for so long. I'm so excited. Everything that's come out about him since he got drafted has just been perfect. He was the perfect pick. I'm so happy.
For sure. I mean, for sure. That's why at first I'm like, damn, they could have traded back. But then thinking about it, once I seen the Jets come up, I'm like, they're going Membu here. So I think if they take Campbell, I think the Jets would have took him.
Yeah, there was 10 offensive linemen taken in the first round. That's a third of the draft. Like, if we traded down, I think we'd have missed out on Will Campbell. There's so many. I think 7 of them were offensive tackles, too. So I think it was 3 guards and 7 tackles. Like, they were dropping like flies. Like, Josh Connolly went way earlier than I was expecting.
You said Josh Connolly?
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, Connolly. I thought he was going to be a little bit later, but they just kept falling.
My biggest surprise was Tedero McMillan to the Panthers.
Yeah, and then obviously the whole Shedeur Sanders. Like, I thought the Saints were definitely going to take him. They obviously didn't. And then the Giants, I thought my craziest was when the Giants traded back in and got Jackson Dart. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was a reach.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I mean, hey.
Falcons reached with their trade back in to get James Pierce. They traded away another first-round pick to get James Pierce.
I don't think that was a reach for James Pierce.
For another first round? I think they let up way too much. James Pierce is a good player. I think giving up a future first round for him is crazy.
I mean, considering what they think he can be, because he comps to Brian Burns. So if he can put on a little bit more weight, like I think he's a hell of a player. I think that was a good pick. I think they won the draft actually last night.
It was a good pick. It just because I think that screwed any team from wanting to trade in, like the Patriots trying to trade into the first round again, right? If the Falcons had to give up a first round pick, like I think that's what all teams are going to look for. I think they kind of screwed everyone else after that.
You said who?
The Falcons trading up, using a first round pick to get back in. I think it screwed like the Patriots trying to get back into the first round. So there was talks of them trying to, but if we had to give up a first round pick to get in at the later half of the first round, like that's just crazy.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, but I think the pick was good. I think the Falcons got really, if it all comes together, considering the picks they got over the last couple of years.
Walker was a great pick. I love that for them. I thought Jalen Walker was a home run.
So both of them together on the edge.
It could be nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to get this up. Who just did anybody get taken yet?
Browns just got Schlesinger from UCLA.
They took a linebacker with the first pick in the.
Yep. Now the Texans are up.
Oh my God! Like, what is wrong?
It's crazy. So I wonder. I have a feeling that Cleveland might take Shedeur here. But they have the 36th pick as well.
Oh, my God.
I wonder. That's crazy. Yeah, Shador. I love that Shador had a custom room dedicated for the draft, and he just completely fell out of the first round. That was just nuts.
I don't like. I don't know. I don't got a problem with Shador. Like, I think he honestly fell more so because people were scared of what comes with him.
Jaden Higgins just fell. I know he was a pick for the Patriots. Jaden Higgins just went to the Texans.
Oh my God!
What doesn't make sense for the Texans? What are they doing?
Yeah, like what, they ain't happy with freaking Nico Collins? Like, the fuck?
Get offensive linemen. Like, you got rid of all your offensive linemen. That's crazy.
This is pissing.
Yeah, he's literally, he's the same build as Nico Collins. He's like that big outside guy. Like, I don't know. Interesting. That's a weird pick. I feel like that's a weird pick for them. He's obviously like a great player, but for the Texans, that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense at all.
That means Luther Burden's still available, which is kind of, I wonder if Tennessee's going to take him, where they got Cam Ward. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I think Philly definitely got a good pick last night with Jahad Campbell. You got to change the channel. I'm trying to get my draft back up. I'm having technical difficulty. But I think Philly made a good pick. I think
Seattle traded with Tennessee. Seattle's on the clock.
The backup Sam Darnold.
That'd be pretty funny. But I can't get enough of Will Campbell. I'm over the moon. Like,
I was happy with it because now I feel like the offense is like starting to round out. When you think about, like, people can say whatever they want about Cole Strange, but athletically, everything, like, him and Will Campbell's kind of in that same mode. So you got one at left guard, the other one at left tackle, and then you got Michael Winu, who you can stick, who's going back to his natural position at right guard. Hopefully the center is pretty good, and Morgan Moses at right tackle. I feel like it would be hard for us to be like, we have a terrible offensive line. And then especially coupled with the coaches that we have too on the offensive side of the ball. So now is
I'm expecting I have a feeling it's either a receiver or running back here. That's kind of my feeling.
Yeah, Seattle's on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Luther Burden would be insane. I don't know if he's gonna. There's three teams.
He could drop to the Patriots. I mean, unless the Raiders want him, the Browns could take him. But then again, Browns don't need receiver.
Yeah, I think Cleveland.
I can see the Browns going Will Johnson.
Will Johnson, yeah.
He dropped because of injury.
Yeah, do you know why? That didn't make any sense to me.
Injuries. Like, maybe his physicals probably post some red flags with a lot of teams where they're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It might be one of the things that his injury's a little worse than what we know.
Yeah.
Usually this stuff comes out like right after the draft. You find out like, his medical report was like really bad. His knee probably need to be restructured or, something like that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was interested in what the hell happened.
Yeah, because we actually don't need him considering what they just paid Carlton Davis.
No, I'd be pissed if we got a corner here. I'd be so mad.
They need we need an edge. I know they signed some guys, but realistically, you got to get Keon White more help than that.
Yeah, edge, receiver, running back. Those make the most sense. I think running back we could play weight on. Or we have 2 third-round picks. That's probably more appropriate.
Yo, what's up with the Texans, bro?
Yeah, getting Jaden Higgins makes no sense. That's crazy.
I mean, you got Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Yeah, I mean, then again, it kind of does. I wonder what Mechie would be like if he would get more playing time. Because, he had to come back from leukemia.
But yeah, I
about
mean,
Mechie in New
Tank
England?
Dell is never healthy. John Mechie obviously has the cancer. They just got rid of
Yeah, he's
Stephon
back.
Diggs.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
back, man.
Me, I just feel like getting the offensive line makes more sense for them.
Yeah, considering you did get rid of your left tackle and
like if they got like Jalen Noel, that would make more sense to me. I feel like.
yeah, but Tank Dell, that's his slot position. So maybe
but
they're looking for another guy that they can
he
stick
played.
outside with Nico Collins on the perimeter.
Tank Dell has played like 5 games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just destroyed his knee. He's not gonna be like every single ligament and meniscus, like everything that's in his knee just got destroyed. He's gonna be.
Yeah, this shit really a process.
Man, come on, let's see.
What, the NFL Plus? What the fuck? Let's see it. Hold up. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do then.
But here, I want to talk more about Will Campbell. I can't stop thinking about Will Campbell. I think him on the stage after he got drafted, where he basically said, "I'm willing to die for this team," was just so awesome. I think personality-wise and mentality-wise, he's exactly what we needed for our culture, and obviously he's the best lineman in college football. I'm just
I think for the Patriots, like I said, and I think his attitude alone, like his attitude makes me like him even more.
Yeah, I mean, when he had the visit with Mike Vrabel, right? Mike Vrabel put on the pads and lined up against him, and he threw him on the fucking ground. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess he met Drake May today. He met his family and stuff, so that's pretty cool to kind of get that going. Nick Emenwari, safety out of South Carolina for the Seahawks.
Ooh, that was a hell of a pick. I had him as the number 1 rated safety. Where can I find?
Yeah, that's a good pick. Try to get that Legion of Boom back.
Where?
Okay, makes sense.
There it is.
You can blitz him, and now look at the talent
All right,
they're amassing
now
here
pull back up
on
the
this
low-key.
defense. It's going to be fun to watch him fit in. And if you go back to pure Legion of Boom, that size and that look, that's Cam Chancellor by what you look, but much faster.
Oh.
But I went back, we talked about this during the combine. The look of him is the look of those 1980 safeties, the Steve Atwaters.
Okay, now I'm good. I was going crazy for a second.
Yeah.
The guys.
All right, yeah. Now Will Campbell, like I said, I think that's gonna be a good pick for us because it's not even like looking at our division. We have like these crazy type of edges in there. Why did it not?
Yeah, I think it's a good pick for the Seahawks. That makes sense.
He's a beast, bro.
Yeah, he's a big dude too.
And they already had who's it? Witherspoon. He's a monster.
Cleveland pick is in.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What would
I mean,
do
they got the coach Jury here, right?
Everybody's Patriot out. Oh, it's Quinshon Judkins.
Oh, you think
It's Quinshon Judkins.
Oh, you're ahead. You're way ahead.
The app. I'm looking at it on the app. You heard? So it's like, I don't know. I guess as soon as the card comes in, it just. Shador might not be going to the third round if the Saints don't take him at 40. I think he deserves to go a lot higher, but I think teams are passing because if he starts to struggle and things don't go right, you already know the narrative's going to shift to should Deion Sanders come in and take that coach's job or the GM or you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Like realistically, who wants to deal with that?
Right. No one.
Exactly. And I like him. I like him as a player. Like I said, I don't think like he's this superstar or nothing, but like going to a good team, I think he can make. You know what I mean? He can be a competent quarterback, but
yeah, it's just crazy because like
I just feel like this draft's weak.
Yeah, when the offseason started, he was projected top 3 pick. He was supposed to go to the Giants, and now might be mid second round pick.
I think the Giants and the Browns they got PTSD from constantly picking bad quarterbacks, and they feel like it might make more sense to try to get their quarterback in next year's draft.
Well, not the Giants. Giants got Jackson Dart.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like even with him, like that was a reach.
Yeah, I did not like that at all.
Hey, but that's them. Because if you want to go get Jackson Dart to go up against Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I think the Giants GM.
They want about Dak,
yeah,
but
their front office is like they're just trying to be around for one more year, right? Get the quarterback that keeps your job for a little bit more, right? Because they know they're on the chopping block.
Yeah, grab the quarterback that's least ready to play. That's what I'm saying. Like, right. I think some of this got to do with like, all right, maybe some people don't like Shadour's flamboyantness, and also at the same time, like you said, they don't want to take a guy that's ready to come in and play now. It's like, okay, what if the guy that we're trying to get to play now, he struggles? We're out of here next year. Oh, but what if we take a guy that we're saying what if we take a guy to say, you feel what I'm saying, that we're developing him, and we also got Abdul Carter and Bob, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
They self more time.
Right.
Oh, the Dolphins just traded ahead of us.
Oh, Dolphins. Interesting.
Yeah, the Dolphins. You know who I think the Dolphins are taking here? Will Johnson. Because Jalen Ramsey's on his way out.
That would be a good pick for them. That would be a very good pick.
Will Johnson.
I'd be pissed. Because I don't want Miami to
I think it's definitely Will Johnson. Thank you.
And look at their fans. Their fans are a bunch of fucking pricks. Fucking hell. I hate Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate them.
Who do you hate most in the division?
Dolphins, by far. Dolphins is my least favorite team. My least favorite team in any sport. I hate the Dolphins.
I got my dad's a Dolphins fan. My girl's uncle's a Dolphins fan. I hate them, terrible. But I feel like I hate the Bills and the Jets. But I feel like the Jets might be a little slightly ahead for whatever reason.
Okay. Like the Jets, to me, they're just such a joke that like I can't take them seriously. And then the Bills, they sucked when we were good, and then we suck when they're good. So it's like tough. The Dolphins going to Miami has always been a headache, and it's just so annoying.
Let me see who they took.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm waiting.
They took a guard. They took a guard. Jonah son of from Arizona.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Doesn't make much sense, but sure.
A little faster.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Hope they make every wrong decision forever. Fuck them. All right, I'm thinking receiver for us. I have a feeling we're going receiver.
We on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the clock.
I feel like we're going receiver. Honestly, I don't really. As long as it's like.
Do you want me to tell you what the pick is when I see it, or just wait?
Just wait. Just wait.
All right.
So honestly, at this point, as long as we have Will Campbell, I'm happy with this draft. Even though it's like probably the most important draft we've ever had.
They need an edge or a receiver right here. Luther Burden would be good.
Luther Burden would be great. I mean, he's available, which he was projected to be a first-round pick. But I think it's character issues was like the reason why he was falling.
Remember they kept saying about the trenches, build through the trenches.
Yeah, so like defensive lineman would make sense. I wouldn't be mad at it.
But being that Kayshawn Booty's on the trading block, I would say that they got a chance to get a receiver now, get him in the building, so now you can work on shipping him out.
Yeah, which would be so upsetting.
Yeah, it would suck, but that's what happens with new coaching staff. Because you got to think, for Baker or Polk to even move up the depth chart, him and Bourne and, you know what I mean, a couple other guys got to slide down with the addition of Mac Hollins and Stephon Diggs.
Right. Oh. On the clock. 13 losses in consecutive seasons. Great. Love it.
I think Will Campbell and Drake May together is going to have that locker room.
I like the whole like Southern vibe that they have going on. I think they're gonna mesh so well. Yeah, Will Campbell is just he's the perfect.
I want us to be like how Philly is though. Philly got all these players and they're young. They're young. You look at that defense, they're young. Offense, young. And they got names on top of names.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they drafted well, right? That's how
They're getting guys from championship programs and putting them together.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's how you win Super Bowls is through the draft. Keep your team young, get the right guys. Our pick is not in yet. It's on the clock because we have this, and then we have what 69.
They might be trading out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Because if we're trading out of it, then I think someone's getting Luther Burden. He kind of keeps falling.
A little bit. No, not really.
Wild stuff. Who would be your preferred pick here?
Here, probably Luther Burton or Nick Scorton.
Okay, I like it. I'm trying to remember who we had on our mock draft here.
Bro, how we got like 30-something seconds left? Like, the pick is in.
Okay. Yes, we're not trading.
What we're doing.
Someone.
To me, it's all about the quarterback. They went out and got the tackle with Will Campbell. You can look at adding a weapon here as a receiver, someone to come in here. They get Stephon Diggs in free agency. We don't know what his home.
Hey, come on. I'm ready. Give it to me.
More firepower. There's good wide receivers out. Which one jumps out at you? I mean, I think Luther Burden is explosive. So I like Noel's a very similar player, right? Those two guys, you got your pick. But then
Mike Buka to
electricity
Tampa.
Bucks. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, because they already got McMillan, Godwin,
and Evans.
Mike Evans, Trey Palmer.
Yeah, that was kind of
Patriots doing. This might be Luther Burden.
Come on. All right, Mike Vrabel's on the phone. He's talking to someone. Just gave it to Kraft. Okay.
Watch him be a running back.
That would be kind of interesting. I think it's too early to do a running back. But just where they're so deep.
Both are unified flag football teammates for Special Olympics.
You're
I
a
can hear
killer.
your TV. I can hear the pick.
Special Olympics.
You say you can hear the pick?
Yeah, I can hear it on your TV.
I'm not even they're talking, but
Yeah, I got the gap up.
that's Roger Goodell.
Yeah, fuck him. Fucking bum.
They haven't even told me nothing on my phone yet.
Yeah. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, running back. Okay.
Oh my God.
I don't like it.
Oh my God. No. No. That was
I don't
corny.
like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. There it is. See, look, I feel like the first round you pick the obvious picks and then you come back and do things like this.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it. Come on, man. I don't like it.
I would have rather gotten Luther Burden.
Bro, we could have got a running back in the next round.
Yeah, I feel like that was a reach.
We could have got a running back in the next round. You want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Hi.
Come here. Come here. I just don't understand it. Like, you had, like, you don't even take an edge there? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Wow.
The object of their affection, you got to take care of him. With Travion Henderson, you do it two ways. You can stay on the field and you're not worried about.
That's disappointing.
Your quarterback upright.
It's a little disappointing there.
Talked about one last time, guys. Look at that roster.
It's like,
scares you. Travion Henderson becomes
what the
a guy now
like?
Consider that maybe there's a little fear when he touches.
Like I just Travion Henderson is obviously a good running back. I just feel like this was not the pick to do it.
Not right there, no.
Because now we're gonna miss out.
Whenever you hear the commentators go, "Whoa," not a good sign.
We're gonna miss out on all these receivers.
This is why we never draft any good ones.
Ugh.
This is crazy. And then they weren't aggressive last night. All of that, I wish you would have traded back up.
Right, I wonder because we have 2 third-round picks. Like, are we gonna just keep them, or are we gonna try to use one to move up? What is the Matt Judon?
I mean, you could have got Mike Green.
Yeah, I wonder why he's fallen. I was a little surprised there.
I mean, he did go to a smaller school, but
yeah, I mean it's Marshall. It's not like the worst school.
I mean, Randy Moss went to Marshall, so
right, exactly.
Wyoming.
I'm sure after one press conference with him, I'm gonna fall in love with him. But she kind of usually how it goes. But yeah,
I wonder why Nick Scorton's dropping.
Yeah. All right. Well, Travion Henderson, running back from Ohio State.
I mean, He's
Good running
fast.
back. I don't.
He's fast. He's a good player. Like he gets downhill, but I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted something else there.
Yeah. I just feel like that was not the pick to do it.
Right. I don't know. Like,
but who knows? Like maybe all the running backs are about to drop like right now. Like maybe there's a frenzy, and that's why they kind
I
of.
just hope this isn't a situation where we praise Mike Vrabel a little too much, and it comes in and it looks like crap.
Right,
But him and Ramondre a good 1-2 punch, but I still feel like I wouldn't rest on my laurels with Steph Diggs.
Yeah, we can't. Man, I really wanted to. Yeah, I don't want to rely on Stephon Diggs being number one. Like if
like, I think he'll be good, but come on, like how much longer is that going to last? Uh-oh.
Bears are kind of freaking out, and I wonder who they're getting.
And I feel like just because he was a Ohio State guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that has a big piece in it.
If JT Tuimoloau or Jack Sawyer's still there in the third, he's going to grab one of them.
Yeah.
Luther Burden.
They fucking god damn it.
Why the Bears are just loading up with offensive weapons. They got Romo Dunze.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense for the Bears, but
Austin Lovin last night, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's
still didn't get Caleb. No offensive line help. I mean, they did a lot in free agency, but
yeah, I don't know what Luther Burden's going to do for them. All their other guys can't do.
I mean, coming in as a rookie, you'll be a good number 3. DJ Moore, maybe it doesn't work out in the next year or two. Now it's him and Romo Dunze.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, and he's a Ben Johnson pick. This is Ben Johnson's first year, so.
Right, yeah. I mean, DJ Moore, there was issues with, he may not be the biggest fan of Caleb Williams. So, right, get him out. Have this guy come right in. I wonder if that's what they're thinking. Yeah.
There really hasn't been any player trades neither. We used the 38th pick on a running back. Last year we used the 38th pick on Jalen Pope.
These guys are big-time players. Now he goes to Chicago and adds to the overall weapons with Colton Buffalo last night. Let's talk Saints. They're on the clock. 3 minutes to go here. But Derek Carr might not play this year. What's going on with his shoulder? He may not play with the Saints ever again. Who knows? There's a lot of chatters around that.
I wonder if Shador goes right here.
All right, here we go. This is. They have to, right?
If Shador doesn't go here, he's going to end up dropping all the way to Pittsburgh at 83rd.
Honestly, if I kind of like Will Howard, I think just
not here. Hell no. Will Howard's like a
no. But like, if I were to choose between Shador and Will Howard, I think Will Howard has like
hell no.
He's built like Josh Allen. I kind of like him. Not here though.
That Ohio State roster, he left you wanting a lot more. I
mean, Saints have a pretty right. They have Alvin Kamara. They have Chris Olave.
Yeah, they got good tackles.
Right, Will Howard be going into a decent position here.
Snead is pretty fucking fast. He's a deep threat.
Yeah. Oh, you think maybe Will Johnson? That'd be good. That wouldn't be bad. Either or Mike Green. Defense good.
I felt like the Patriots could have done a little better with that pick.
Yeah, that was very disappointing. That was disappointing. Especially where we have Mondre, right? It's not like he's gonna. I mean, who knows? Trayvon Henderson could just completely blow us out of the water, but where we already have like a starting.
They have to be anticipatory in order to threaten outside the numbers.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start tonight. I'm sure he'll grow on me. I just wish that we got him like a third round.
All these people talking Tyler Shutt, like he's like 26 and still in college. Like, no.
Yeah, yeah. Now we have to wait all the way to the fucking third round to see who the hell is available. Yeah, that stinks. That stinks.
I'm looking now.
So, chilly night. Thankfully, the rain has stopped. That's probably helped out. What will the Saints do? We just watched 7 new draftees announced.
And the Bears got another pick.
Yeah, Bears are in a great spot, coming back to back, damn near back to back, second round picks. Come on, Saints, what are you gonna do?
With the 40th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Shuck.
Wow.
Tyler Shuck.
So they do go.
Really?
They go for 25-year-old.
Wow. What the fuck did Shedeur Sanders do in his interviews? Holy crap.
I think teams are scared that.
Dude. His interviews must have
scared that if they take him.
Wow.
They don't have to worry about Deion Sanders, them getting fired, and Deion Sanders taking their job.
Oh my God. Also, who the fuck is Tyler? Like, what do you mean? Like, why is he a second round pick? Where did he fucking come from?
Bro, he's 25 years
7
old.
years of college football.
Right.
7 years. Name one quarterback who's played 7 years in college football that ended up being someone. 7 fucking years? Holy crap.
We out there playing kids.
Yeah, then no wonder why he was a decent quarterback. He's fucking 30.
Bro, he was only decent his last year.
Wow. That's a terrible pick. That's terrible. That is terrible.
I'm so disappointed in our pick.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, he's as old as Trevor Lawrence. He's God almighty.
Oh my God, bro! Like Patriots, we could have done better than that.
If we trade up into the second round and are able to get Dylan Knoll or I like Kyle Williams.
Buffalo just traded up.
Fuck.
Will Johnson?
I'd be so mad.
They're trying to get somebody they feel like the Jets might go after. It might be Will Johnson. Didn't they just lose DJ Reader?
Yeah.
This is Will Johnson. I feel pretty solid. That's who this is.
That sucks. Because if Will Johnson went to the Jets, he would have sucked. But now he's gonna be good because he's on the fucking Bills.
I ain't worrying about it. We'll have somebody to beat him. He ain't that fast.
Man, I just ruined my fucking night getting Trayvon Henderson.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie, that fucked us right there. That killed the podcast.
But if we get Kyle Williams, then I'm kind of happy. I really like Kyle Williams' take.
Or Jalen Noel.
Yeah, I like both of them a lot. I mean, who knows? They could be. Yeah, this has to be Will Johnson, right?
Bro, the Bears are about to have like three second round picks. No, wait. Yeah, like 3. What happened?
Hey.
The pick is there. I can't believe the Patriots just did that.
Ugh, that's so disappointing. I hope we're so wrong. Like, I hope we can clip this, like, halfway through the season and just, like, be totally wrong.
What's the chances that we win a Super Bowl by the time he gets to his second contract?
Slim. Yeah, 7-year quarterback, and he broke his fucking leg, and he went before Shedeur Sanders.
That's crazy.
What a horrible. At least we're not the Saints, right? Let's kind of take our small wins here. Man,
Who's another wide receiver here? Because Josh Allen needs another receiver.
so
Or he needs a tight end. Mason Taylor? Nah, they already got Kincaid. But
Cowboys will probably take a receiver. I can see that. Cardinals maybe. Raiders. Broncos. Yeah, there's a few teams who could. I feel like if we want to get like a top here, we got to trade up.
they can't find the person that was supposed to announce the pick. That's why they.
Are they not getting over the hump because they don't have enough for Josh Allen, or they don't play enough defense? Because they scored plenty and can't get a stop in the key moment. They went Maxwell Harrison in the first round.
Come on, Bills. What are you doing?
That's to replace Kyrie with this running this guy.
So going on other things.
What are they doing?
I think this is Will Johnson.
It's got to be, right?
So why would you want to be ahead of the Jets?
Right. That's like that. That's the most important part is they clearly
They all
jumped.
looking at something.
You also got maybe Bills fans would say one of the reasons why I haven't gotten past the Chiefs is because things didn't break their way in the last.
They just need another wide receiver too.
Yeah, we totally just screwed ourselves on receiver. That fucking sucks.
We got a trade. The Chicago Bears have traded the 41st pick to the Buffalo Bills. The 41st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select T.J. Sanders.
Whoa!
He's a beast.
Wow. Yeah, that would surprise me. T.J. Sanders. One thing is you have with
Will Johnson has some negativity around him. Jesus Christ.
Is going to come in there.
Yeah, his medical must be bad.
Yeah, that holy fuck. Yeah, that's a very bad look.
McDermott saying, I want to help Ed Oliver. Right? He wants to get Ed Oliver more one-off.
That's fucking crazy. I feel like this draft is not going the way anyone really expected it to.
It usually never does because especially a lot of these players are not like.
These aren't top tier prospects. Yeah. Wow.
This sucks.
Yeah, this is fucking ass.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like this shit.
But
like
we have Will Campbell, right? Can't get too upset.
Yeah, but I was looking for that next piece, whether on defense or I was looking for a receiver or edge. And that, I mean, we still got 2 picks in the 3rd round, but it's all right, bro.
Yeah, but who the fuck's gonna be available by then that we want? I mean,
because it's like, are we leaving all our like hopes into Carl Landry and Calebon Chason? Like, obviously, we still got Keon White, Milton Williams with a healthy Christian Barmore back. That'll fix a lot of things on the interior. Huh?
yeah. But running back, I mean, if I'm Mondre, I'm probably a little pissed off here. Because like, what's Trayvon like? What style of running back is he really?
What'd you say?
Like Trayvon Henderson, he's kind of similar to Mondre, right? Or no?
Faster.
Yeah,
and he can pass protect a little better, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield.
Okay.
So he's a Josh McDaniels type of guy.
Yeah, that's
he can
probably
get downhill too. The only thing is, it's like I've seen this story before with the Damian Harris, and we got one good year out of him, and that was 2021, where him and Ramondre were like the 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for McDaniel's offense. I don't know. I would have rather just waited and got, Cam Scatterbo, to be honest. If we're going to go that route.
I heard a lot of teams aren't as high on Scatterbo. I don't know. Because of the athleticism.
Yeah, he's just a dog, though.
Yeah, I think athleticism is very overblown in certain aspects, because it's like, how many guys have we seen run a under a 4.2, been any like crazy effective in the NFL?
Right, like it's like the only guy that you can really say is like Chris Johnson, or like running backs.
Like, what's up with this app?
So many people are streaming on it. That's what I know.
Yeah, gosh darn it.
My freaking NFL Plus is acting crazy, man. So Travion Henderson, you had us waiting all day to find out that y'all was gonna take a running back.
And like, just it's also like not the running back that I wanted.
I feel like he's a good player, but I don't feel like that was the spot to take him. Like, I feel like the Patriots are so bad at even picking up the phone to trade down or even try to initiate a trade. Because they were even talking about it, like how the Chargers, the Lad McConkey pick, how freaking Elliott was on the phone asking them if they're going offense and defense. Why would they tell you? Like, he has like no negotiation tactics. Like, last year, how many times did they trade up or trade down? And they sat and just picked a whole bunch of players, and from rounds two and on, they were bad. What it looks like. Bad.
Yeah.
Open quarterback competition with David Jones and Anthony Richardson. They have done a ton of quarterback homework in them.
This would be a shocker if Shador goes to the Jets.
God, that'd be so funny. That would be the most Jets thing ever.
And of course, there's been mentioned that if the Rams.
Because is Justin Fields the future?
No, obviously not. If you think he's the future, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry.
So the Rams are 46th overall in this draft.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you think he's going to work out on the Jets. The Jets can't do shit.
For their selection.
Yeah, Will Johnson.
Shador take Phil's job.
Will are on the clock. The Niners.
Probably. Yeah.
So there's
they got
and
I don't know if you've seen it.
Snapped up like a newer.
No, I didn't show yet.
I have it here.
Who they get?
Mason Taylor, tight end. LSU.
That's a good pick. That's Jason Taylor's son.
Yeah, I'm a little upset they got that.
That's Jason Taylor's son and Zach Thomas' nephew.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That sucks.
So basically what it sounds like is when Jason Taylor was on the Dolphins, he was sleeping with his teammate's sister.
That's a good pick. I don't like that.
For real, like both of them was both on the Dolphins. That's Zach Thomas' nephew. Oh yeah, like I don't know what's up with this app.
Bro, we have to wait till fucking 69 to have a pick. That's so upsetting. I'm sure he's gonna be good. I feel like that was just not the time.
My shit's so behind. Like, this is...
Right, this feels like the Jalen Bulk pick.
Oh, for sure. But I feel like he's gonna be productive. But based off of where you picked him at, I feel like it's never gonna like come out to be.
Like, I would have rather have Mason Taylor. Like, if we got Mason Taylor, that'd be cool. I wouldn't have minded that.
Oh my god. Let me see what happens if I try to screen it.
I'm pissed the Jets got Mason Taylor. That's a good pick. I don't want a fucking good pick like that.
San Fran's on the clock right now.
Yeah, they got defensive tackle Alfred Collins.
That's a good pick.
Now this is where I think a receiver might happen. Is the Cowboys. This is where
this is such a weak wide receiver draft. There hasn't been like a deep run on them.
I feel like the Cowboys might start a run, which makes me think that we would trade up.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll talk about next week what the hell goes on in the third round. I mean, we'll be in touch on Twitter because this sucks.
Yeah, this is what a fucking buzzkill, like right off the fucking bat.
Yeah, I'm about to do my medication. Hey, I got a medical card. I got the medical card. I'll just use my medication. Like, yo, that was like I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I said, it's not that I don't like the player, but I feel like you could have got something that'll give you similar results in a later round where we're waiting for pick 69 to be a running back rather than, because I don't feel like we're set on the edge yet. I still feel like you need some more depth at defensive tackle. Linebacker, you better address that one in later rounds, maybe in the 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
There's even to the point if you wanted to double dip down on offensive linemen. Whatever.
Yeah, like a guard would have been cool. I would be okay with guard.
Like even if you wanted to come down and double dip on the offensive line, but running back right there at 38.
Fuck.
But then again, Vrabel, that's how he likes to play. He'll build a strong defense up and he wants to run the ball. I mean, that is the formula. But I mean,
we have Drake May, like fucking just more Drake May stuff.
That's what I want people to understand. Like when we talk about Vrabel and how good of a coach, he did all this with Ryan Tannehill. That's because he had Derrick Henry to take a lot of things off of him. Because right now, outside of AJ Brown, doesn't look like he has a good track record with drafting wide receivers himself. You feel me? So looks like same old Patriots, new coach.
Yeah. I'm very interested in this
draft all over again. Sony Michel, Isaiah Wynn.
And that's what makes Orlando
fucking hell.
Unbelievably.
This is crazy.
Fucking hell.
Feels like vacation.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't. I think my girl knew I wasn't gonna be happy neither because she just looked at me. She's like, "Do you want me to tell you?" I could already see the look on her face. Like it is one of the things. Like it ain't a name I ever heard you say. It was one of those. Like it was one of those. So I'm just like, oh man.
What the hell's taking the Cowboys so long? I feel like if they go receiver, we got to move up. I feel like they're going to probably effect here.
Jerry Jones, listen. The Cowboys better make a splash.
Jerry Jones is a fucking bum. He ain't doing shit. Dak Prescott's the highest paid quarterback in NFL history, the highest paid player in NFL history. That was the splash. It was during the season.
Learn today and apply tomorrow. And keep striving.
This is crazy. All right, you got the Rams on the clock after the Colts. Cardinals.
Right, there's a lot of teams that could take a receiver coming up.
Raiders again.
A lot of teams.
I think the Raiders is Shador's last chance to get in the second round. If not, he's dropping all the way to 83.
Yeah, the Steelers. There's no Steelers. Imagine he's a third-round pick. That's embarrassing.
I feel like it would benefit Pittsburgh if he is a third-round pick and they get high value from him, because then they were able to take other good players ahead of him and put him in the mold with. But I think George Pickens is supposed to be traded. I don't know why the Patriots. I would have sent the 38th pick to Pittsburgh for George Pickens in a heartbeat.
That would have been fun.
In a heartbeat. Like, put him with Drake May, and especially with coaches that got that hard nose and they're trying to win something for real, I think he'd have been all right.
Come on, Cowboys. What are you doing? I want to see it.
They about to take a running back. I feel like this is where Travion
went. You want to know what it is?
Oh.
You see it? Edge?
Oh. Oof.
Interesting.
Damn, I was hoping he fell to us.
That's an interesting pick.
Hell yeah, that's an interesting pick.
Okay.
Donovan as a rock.
Yeah, so Cardinals, Raiders, Seahawks, Broncos, probably Chargers, maybe. They all need receivers.
Yeah, this might be a run on receivers.
I can see the Chiefs. That wouldn't be the most surprising thing. Wow, Bears still have 2 more picks.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Bears, what? They made, what, 3? They about to have 3 second-round picks.
That's fucking nuts. Yeah, if there's only 2 more receivers picked, then Patriots may have done a decent job.
I don't see any more receivers like really going in the second round for real.
Which then it's like, okay, Trevion Henderson looks a little bit better.
Huh?
Right, if that's the case, then Henderson looks like a little bit better of a pick. You know?
I feel like they had Luther Burden right there.
Yeah, they must have just not liked his character concerns. I'm assuming that was just because that seems to be the theme with who we're getting is character first. So I must have just turned them off.
That character shit usually just kills me because it's like some shit be like nitpicky. It's like, bro, motherfuckers got a personal life too.
Also, it's a receiver. Like receivers, you want them to be like a little on the edge, you know.
I mean, you already got to be a little knocked off to play football anyway.
Right.
Like, let's be real.
Right. Like, let's be real. Like, what, 70% of these guys are probably like bad human beings, right?
Right.
Like, that's just the name of the game with professional athletes. Well, all right. All right. Well, do your self-medication. We'll see how the rest of the draft goes.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna tweet at you when we make our next selection.
Yeah, if we're able to still get, you know, like a Jalen Noel, Kyle Williams, like that's here.
The Colts took a pick that I wanted for us.
A lot of fucking edges though. A lot of edges are falling off.
I would have liked that pick. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked that pick. Shit.
Yeah.
But all right.
We'll see.
Tweet at you.
Yeah.
37-year-old. We're on to Cincinnati. It's nothing about the past, nothing about the future. It's right now we're preparing for Cincinnati.
Okay, do you feel like the talent you have here is good?
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
What is your responsibility?
Well, I mean, I'm just asking, do you think you've done enough to help Tom Brady?
We're getting ready for Cincinnati. Stupid thing.